Today, one of these four players will win a fabulous vacation to Hawaii as we play America's newest game, Shuffle, the interactive game. And here's your host, Wink Martindale.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Randy West, and welcome to Shuffle, the interactive game. We have an exciting new game where not only do the players in the studio compete, but several times during the course of this show, you folks at home will get a chance to win prizes by playing a game that's very similar to the one we're playing here. All you need is a touch-tone phone. So stay around for that. In the meantime, say hello to our four studio players today. We have Liz Ingersoll, a bank teller from Agoura Hills, California. Babs Lindsay is an artist's model from Los Angeles. Brian Carpenter, a desktop publisher from Dallas, Texas. And Sandy Kaufman, a massage therapist from the Bronx, New York. Welcome to all four of you, and good luck to you. As we play Interactive Shuffle, these four players will compete in our elimination contest until we come up with our one shuffle champion of the day. That person will win this fabulous prize.
We'll fly today's winner and a guest to the Outrigger Hotels, Hawaii, where value stays in style, and you'll stay in style at the beachfront Outrigger Waikiki with accommodations of the exclusive Kuhio Club concierge level. Outrigger Hotels, Hawaii.
Anybody want to go to Hawaii? Pineapple Land, yeah, everybody hold a hand up. Me too. In addition to the Hawaiian vacation, by the way, you also receive a collection of sportswear to take along with you, so you'll look sharp. Okay, players, we start round one by showing you a list of answers that we have shuffled. For example, look at this list. I'll give you an example. Vice President, Supreme Court Justice, President, and Senator. And the question that goes with this list is, which civil servant has the highest salary? Once I start asking the question, you'll have 10 seconds to punch in your answer by pressing the number on your keypad which corresponds to that answer. So if you knew the top answer was number 3, President, $200,000, all you'd have to do is push number 3 on your keypad. After we reveal the top answer, you'll have 5 seconds to determine which of the 3 remaining items, Vice President, Supreme Court Justice, or Senator, is the next highest paid civil servant. So in this case, you'd press number 1 for Vice President, $166,000. And by the way, at $159,000, Supreme Court Justice comes next, followed by Senator at $129,000 a year. Now you can score up to 1,000 points for the top answer and up to 500 points for the second answer. And the faster you punch in, of course, with the correct answer, the more points you score. After we play 3 lists, the 3 players with the highest scores will move on to round 2. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get started by looking at the first shuffled list of answers. They are Mr. Saturday Night, Mr. Roberts, Mr. Lucky, Mr. Mom. Which film came out first? Everybody's batting 1,000. Nobody got it. Mr. Lucky, 1943. Try to redeem yourselves for more points. Which film came next? That's right, Mr. Roberts, 1955. All 4 knew that one, followed by Mr. Mom in 83 and Mr. Saturday Night in 1992. Remember, you can score up to 1,000 points for the top answer and 500 points for the second answer. Your score is determined by how fast you punched in your answer. So let's reveal the total scores for question 1. Now, those are the total scores because nobody got the first part. Very close, very close. Let's move on to question number 2. Here is our shuffle list. Alan Shepard, Neil Armstrong, Yuri Gagarin, and John Glenn. Question, which of these men was first in outer space? The answer, Yuri Gagarin, the Russian, April 12th, 1961. 3 of you got it right. For more points, which of these men was next? 3 of you got it. Alan Shepard on the 5th of May, 1961, followed by John Glenn, Feb 20, 1962, and Neil Armstrong, March 16th and 66. Sandy missed out on that one. Let's total up your scores and see who our 3 leading players are. There they are, right over there, Liz, Babs, and Brian. Let's go to our final question. Everybody ready? Shuffled list. It looks like this: K, Q, E, and X. In the game of Scrabble, which of these tiles is worth the most points? At least 2 Scrabble players. Q, 10 points. That's the answer. For more points, which of these tiles is the next most valuable? X worth 8 points, followed by K 5 points, and E 1 point. Sandy, you must be a Scrabble player. You got both of those. You needed that, too, to catch up. All right, let's total the scores and see who's moving on to round 2. And it's Liz, Babs, and Brian. Sandy, that was a good rush there at the end, but not quite enough, so we have to say goodbye to you. We do have some nice parting gifts for you, Sandy, and our thanks for playing Interactive Shuffle. And to Liz, Babs, and Brian, congratulations. And you folks at home, you see how easy that is? How would you do if you were standing up here? Better still, how would you do at home? Here's your chance at home to be a game show contestant and win prizes. Watch this.
It's time for a Family Channel interactive play break. Get to your phones because it's your chance to be a contestant on a game show. Here's your host, Wink Martindale.
Hello there. It's time for a Shuffle play break. You want to win terrific prizes? Then pick up the phone now and call 1-900-933-9988 before our call-in countdown reaches 0. It only costs $4.98 to play, and it's really easy. In this game, we'll show you a shuffle list of answers and ask you a question. Then you'll have to put the answers in their correct order. For example, here's the list. 1 orange, 2 prune, 3 apple, and 4 grape. And here's the question. According to the Department of Agriculture, which juice does the average American drink most? You'd have 10 seconds to punch in the correct answer, 1 orange, better than 4 gallons a year, on your touch-tone phone. After we've revealed the top answer, you'll have 5 seconds to determine that 3 apple is the next most popular juice among Americans. Each game consists of 3 lists. The caller with the highest score, combining the most correct answers in the shortest amount of time, wins. Tell them, Randy.
Today's featured prize, DeLonghi's fine quality, small and stylish espresso cappuccino maker. Italian design, high performance pup driven system, a coffee lover's delight from DeLonghi. Today's Shuffle Play Break winners will compete in our Shuffle Playoff for a vacation trip for 2 to Bluebeard's Castle in St. Thomas. If you're having fun watching Boggle and Shuffle, be sure to watch for our newest interactive game, Jumble, coming soon on FAM.
It's easy, but don't forget, you need a touch-tone phone and you must be at least 18 to play. Well, our call-in countdown is almost over. We'll be right back to play our game. Here's list number 1. Red, red wine, black magic woman, greenback dollar, blue suede shoes. Which colorful song hit the top 40 first? Blue suede shoes. The year was 1956. For more points, which song came next? Greenback Dollar hit the charts in '63, followed by Black Magic Woman and Red Red Wine. Here's your second list: Rose Bowl, Peach Bowl, Orange Bowl, Aloha Bowl. Which of these college football bowl games was established first? That would be the Rose Bowl, 1902. Which bowl would come next in longevity? Orange Bowl from 1933, followed by the Peach Bowl and Aloha Bowl. Final list: Fair Deal, New Deal, Great Society, New Frontier. Which presidential slogan came first? The answer is number 2, FDR's New Deal, 1932. For more points, what comes next? Truman's Fair Deal in 1945, followed by New Frontier and Great Society. Thanks, players, and stay tuned. The winner of this play break will be announced in just a few minutes. And don't forget, there are more daily play breaks where you can play and win.
Lisa Standow won a 1994 Ford Explorer in the Trivial Pursuit Playoff Payoff. For more great prizes, watch and learn how to play our new interactive games, Boggle and Shuffle, during the Games on FAM, weekdays on the Family Channel.
Welcome back, everybody, to Interactive Shuffle. Well, how'd you do at home? Did you play the game? Did you do well? Well, if you didn't do so well that time, try it again. We'll be coming up on another play break right after this round between Liz, Babs, and Brian. May the best person win. I've got 3 more questions for our studio players. After that, we'll be down to our 2 finalists who will get to compete in our 3rd round to determine today's studio winner, and that winner will go on a nice trip to Honolulu, Hawaii. Okay, all of our player scores are back to 0. Here's the first of our 3 questions. Our shuffle list reads Walmart, Target, Kmart, and Sam's. In which of these discount stores does America love to shop the most? Attention Walmart shoppers, over $40 billion in sales. You all got it. For more points, which store is the second most popular? Two of you got it. Kmart, over $26 billion in sales, followed by Sam's, over $12 billion, and Target does over $10 billion in sales. Liz and Babs got it. Brian missed out. Let's reveal the total scores for question 1. There they are. And of course, Brian, you're trailing, but not by more than you can't overcome. Let's move on to question number 2. This is your next shuffled list. Study it carefully. Horse, tortoise, elephant, cat. Which animal has the longest average lifespan? Two of you said the right one. Tortoise, 80+ years. For more points, which of these lives the second longest? Babs and Brian, you're right. The elephant, 60 to 65 years, followed by the horse, 20 to 30 years, and the cat, 13 to 17 years. Let's total up your scores. Check out the 2 players in the lead. And the 2 players are Babs and Brian. So, Liz, here's the final question of the round. This will determine who will move on to our final round. And this is the list. Let It Be, Yesterday, I Want to Hold Your Hand, and Hey Jude. Which #1 hit by the Beatles was released in the U.S. first? Everybody must have bought it. I Want to Hold Your Hand, 1964. For more points, which of these songs came next? Fast on the trigger, the answer, Yesterday. I think it was the biggest Beatles song of all time. If my memory serves me right, 1965, followed by Hey Jude, 68, and Let It Be in 1970. Very well done. Let's total everything up to see who's moving ahead to our final round. And there they are, Babs and Brian pulled it off. Pretty close, though, pretty close. Congratulations to the 2 of you. Sorry we have to say goodbye to Liz, but we do have some nice parting gifts, and we'll be back with our 2 finalists to determine today's winner. Who will go to Hawaii? Will it be Babs or Brian? However, right at this moment, we're going to give you folks at home a chance to be a winner. It's easy to do. I think you'll agree. Watch.
Order the answers and you're playing Shuffle, the interactive game on the Family Channel.
It's time for a Family Channel interactive play break. Get to your phones because it's your chance to be a contestant on a game show. Here's your host, Wink Martindale.
Hello there. It's time for a Shuffle Play Break. You want to win terrific prizes? Then pick up the phone now and call 1-900-933-9988 before our call-in countdown reaches 0. It only costs $4.98 to play, and it's really easy. In this game, we show you a shuffled list of answers and ask you a question. Then you'll have to put the answers in their correct order. For example, here's the list. 1, Becky, 2, Darlene, 3, DJ, and 4, Jackie. Here's the question. On the TV sitcom Roseanne, which character is the oldest? You'd have 10 seconds to punch in the correct answer, #4, Jackie, on your touchtone phone. After we reveal the top answer, you'll have 5 seconds to determine that #1, Becky, is the second oldest. Each game consists of 3 lists. The caller with the highest score combining the most correct answers in the shortest amount of time wins. Tell them, Randy.
Today's featured prize, the Michael C. Fina Company presents this elegant, hand-cut Irish crystal decanter from the fine gift collection of the Michael C. Fina Company. Today's Shuffle Play Break winners will compete in our Shuffle Playoff for a vacation trip for 2 to Bluebeard's Castle in St. Thomas. If you're having fun watching Boggle and Shuffle, be sure to watch for our newest interactive game, Jumble, coming soon on FAM.
It's easy, but don't forget, you need a touch-tone phone and you must be at least 18 to play. Well, our call-in countdown is almost over. We'll be right back to play our game.
Because when...
Here's your first list. Jay Leno, Jack Parr, Steve Allen, Johnny Carson. Listed alphabetically by last name. Which Tonight Show host comes first? And the answer is #3, Steve Allen. For more points, who would come next? Johnny Carson. He'd be followed by Jay Leno and then Jack Parr. Here's your second list. Milk Duds, Junior Mints, Good and Plenty, Plain M&Ms. Which of these popular candies contains the most calories in a 1-ounce serving? The answer is Plain M&Ms, 140 calories. Which one of those comes next? Milk Duds, 129 calories, followed by Junior Mints and Good and Plenty. Here's the last list. Alexander the Great in India, Livingston at Victoria Falls, Magellan Circles Globe, Cook Tours Hawaii. Which feat of exploration occurred first? Alexander the Great in India, about 331 BC. Which came next? Magellan Circles Globe, 1519 to 22, followed by Cook and Livingstone. Thanks, players, and stay tuned. The winner of this play break will be announced in just a few minutes. And don't forget, there are more daily play breaks where you can play and win. Welcome back to Interactive Shuffle. Thanks to all of our players at home for playing the game. And if you didn't play that time, we'll come up on another play break right after Babs finishes off Brian, or Brian finishes off Babs for a trip to Hawaii. It's going to be one way or the other, isn't it? I got 3 more questions for our final 2 players. That will determine today's studio winner, who will receive that marvelous trip to Honolulu, Hawaii, and our runner-up will get a prize too. Randy?
Our runner-up will receive a home library of reference books, including the new revised 10th edition of Merriam-Webster's Collegiate Dictionary. It's America's voice of authority, furnished by Merriam-Webster.
You guys ready? Okay, good luck. Both of our player scores are back to 0. It's like starting over again. Here's the first of our 3 shuffled lists. Choice, prime, commercial, good. Tell me, you two, which is the highest quality of beef in the USDA ranking? Both of you got it. Prime beef. For more points, which grade of meat comes next? You both spend all of your time at the grocery store, huh? Choice followed by good and commercial. You both got it. Interesting scores. Let's reveal the ones for question 1. The scores are 1466 for Babs, 1462 for Brian. Let's move on to question 2. Here's the list. Ding Dong School, Howdy Doody, Captain Kangaroo, and Sesame Street. Which kids' TV show had the longest run? Neither one of you got that right. Captain Kangaroo went on for 29 years. For more points, what comes next? Shame, 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 shame. Sesame Street, 25 years, followed by Howdy Doody, 13 years, and Ding Dong School. Remember that? It was on for 6 years. Well, let's look at the scores anyway, just as a reminder. This is where we stand, 1466 to 1462 for Brian. Final question of the round. This will determine our winner and the person to go to Hawaii. Here's our shuffle list. Erie, Ontario, Michigan, Superior. Which of these Great Lakes is the largest? Babs got it. Superior. Lake Superior, over 30,000 square miles. For more points, which lake is the second largest? You both knew that. Lake Michigan, over 22,000 square miles, followed by Erie, almost 10,000 square miles, and Ontario, 7,520 square miles. Let's total up the scores and discover our winner for today. It's Babs. She's going to Honolulu. 2955 to 1962. Babs, congratulations, and we have this for you as well. Randy?
So you can travel in style to beautiful Waikiki, Babs. You'll also receive In Fashion. It's China Wear by Morsley for activewear, sweaters, fleece, and knits. China Wear to keep you in fashion. Furnished by China Wear. Congratulations, Babs.
Babs, the trip to Hawaii and the sportswear prize is worth over $2,500. And why don't you get excited about that, Babs? Sorry, we have to say goodbye to you, Brian. But
I get those records.
Yes, you will. You'll get a home library of reference books. You go home, study a little bit, and come back.
Thanks.
Our thanks for playing Shuffle. You really did it well. We'll be back with Babs in a moment. First, let's give you at home a chance to get in on some of this fun and win some prizes, okay? It's easy. Take a look. Play Family Channel interactive play breaks to win prizes like this.
Ultrasonics, the first electronic toothbrush to clean with ultrasonic waves. Deep pocket penetration action reduces plaque and disrupts bacteria for healthier gums from Sonics.
Who will be in today's
Channel interactive play break. Get to your phones because it's your chance to be a contestant on a game show. Here's your host, Wink Martindale.
Hi, it's time for a Shuffle Play Break. You want to win terrific prizes? Then pick up the phone now and call 1-900-933-9988 before our call-in countdown reaches 0. It only costs $4.98 to play, and it's really easy. In this game, we'll show you a shuffled list of answers and ask you a question. You'll then have to put the answers in their correct order. For example, here's the list. 1, the Cowardly Lion. 2, the Wizard. 3, the Scarecrow. And 4, the Tin Woodsman. Here's the question. Which character did Dorothy meet first in The Wizard of Oz? You'd have 10 seconds to punch in the correct answer, number 3, the Scarecrow, on your touch-tone phone. After we've revealed the top answer, you'll have 5 seconds to determine that number 4, the Tin Woodsman, was the next character Dorothy met in The Wizard of Oz. Each game consists of 3 lists. The caller with the highest score combining the most correct answers in the shortest amount of time wins. Tell them, Randy.
Today's featured prize, a lightweight, high-performance sewing machine for everyone who loves to sew. Specially priced, the Model 108 from New Home Sewing Machine Company. Today's Shuffle Play Break winners will compete in our Shuffle Playoff for a vacation trip for 2 to Bluebeard's Castle in St. Thomas. If you're having fun watching Boggle and Shuffle, be sure to watch for our newest interactive game, Jumble, coming soon on FAM.
It's easy, but don't forget, you need a touch-tone phone and you must be at least 18 to play. Well, our call-in countdown is almost over. We'll be right back to play our game.
I knew something must be.
Here's your first list. Beatniks, Flappers, Bobby Soxers, Hippies. Which of these came on the scene first? Flappers were first. They go back to the 1920s. For more points, what comes next? Bobby Soxers from the 1940s, followed by Beatniks and then Hippies. Here's your second list. The Graduate, The Ten Commandments, The Fugitive, The Apartment. Which of these films was released first? The answer is The Ten Commandments. First 1923, then 1956. For more points, which comes next? The Apartment came out in 1960, followed by The Graduate and The Fugitive. Final list. Abraham Lincoln, Andrew Jackson, Teddy Roosevelt, John Quincy Adams. Which of these men was a U.S. president first? That was John Quincy Adams, the 6th president. For more points, who comes next? Andrew Jackson, 7th president, followed by Lincoln and then Roosevelt. Thanks, players, and stay tuned. The winner of this play break will be announced in just a few minutes. And don't forget, there are more daily play breaks where you can play and win. Well, I hope you had fun playing our game at home and hope you did well at it. Babs Lindsay, our congratulations to you, our big winner today. You visited Nepal. What was the occasion? Vacation or what?
My father, my brother, and I did a trek through Nepal, Christmas of 1990. It was fantastic.
Now 1994. What's important, Nepal or Hawaii?
Hawaii.
You're going to have more friends want to go with you. Yeah. Thanks for watching at home. Be on the lookout for more chances to play Shuffle today. I'm Wink Martindale. See you next time. Goodbye.
Some of our participants may receive.
There are 4 reasons why you should sleep on a back supporter, and I want you to know. So call me now, and I'll send you my free video. 1-800-94-VANNA.
Hey, Remington, shave this. Introducing the Remington Triple Foil, the only shaver with 3 narrow microscreens. Remington Triple Foil. If you can grow it, we can shave it.
From Lloyd Flanders Heirloom Series, comfort of wicker for use indoors or out. A man-made aluminum frame, all-weather high-back lounge rocker. From Lloyd Flanders. Aroma's Super Turbo Aromatic Oven. Roasts, grills, and bakes without oil or fat. Works twice as fast as conventional ovens, yet uses half the energy. From Aroma. Whisper Soft Mills. Luxurious super satin bedding. Woven of 270 thread count. Designed for comfort and elegance. From Whisper Soft Mills.
Join host William Shatner for real-life heroism and suspense on Rescue 911. Tonight at 9 Eastern, right here on the Family Channel. Now, test your knowledge with Trivial Pursuit. Next.